All right, good morning, true art believers. So, today is a continuation from last week. I thought I'd be farther along. I was pretty close to my estimation of how far I'd be, but I've been painting stripes here. As you can see, I've been doing orange stripes. And what I've been doing is I first started out with a pre-mixed tube that I made myself. I made the orange paint myself, so this is why it took a little longer, because when you make orange I had to use yellow, and the yellow paint that I had, typically a lot of yellow oil paints tend to come off as really transparent, and because of that I had to go do a more than one layer, orange layer on these stripes. And then the second layer I ended up combining my pre-made tube with cadmium orange pure. I didn't want to. I could have went straight off with this, but this is an expensive tube of paint, and I wanted to kind of save some money and still get some of the qualities of this nice paint here, while not using up all of it in the process. So I did the second layer with this, combined with this, and then I did another layer with both of them. All the while, where is it? Where is it? I lost it already. All the while, I mixed my paint with liquid impasto, or impasto, I don't really even know the pronunciation. I'm terrible at English. I'm sorry. I'll get better. I apologize. Liquid impasto. And I've been using that to kind of make it more beefy, the paint kind of beefy, but still also making it more viscous as well. And so I've basically been mixing those together, all equal parts, so I try to have about the same combination of the three within each tone here. And as you can see, I'm kind of cheating here, which I don't mind. I'm blocking off sections of my stripes with tape. Makes it a little easier, so I don't have to be mindful of the lines, and just have a cleaner line quicker. Sometimes though, you get paint going underneath the tape, and that's fine. I just consider it part of the process. As I said, I think last time I talked about this, I'm going to start buying different tapes and testing them out on surfaces. Again, there's also the issue where when you have tape, you can run the risk of tape actually pulling paint off your surface, and no one talks about that, but that happens. And some people are so OCD that they'll repaint on top of that area, but like me, I kind of embrace that mistake and let it kind of happen. So what I'm doing is I'm taking time out of my what do you call it, painting schedule. I've been trying to increase the amount of intense painting sessions. Like, yeah, I used to be able to. I would paint for 4 hours, or like I'd block off 4 hours, but I wasn't really painting for 4 hours straight. I just blocked out an area that this is when I'm going to paint, and sometimes I'd stop, take breaks and such. But this time I've been more focused. I've been trying to focus on better time management, which is why I was on hiatus with these videos here. It's because I couldn't maintain the schedule that I wanted to, and still maintain the quality of work that I want to do outside. So I had to stop, take a breather, and kind of recollect myself on what I wanted to achieve with these videos. And to be honest with you, I didn't come to an answer that I wanted, an answer that was a conclusive answer, or to a conclusion. And so the best thing that I thought of was, let's just do one weekly video that's 10 to 15 minutes long, and I may get the painting, I may get the drawing, and talk about and work at the same time. Talk about what I'm doing at that moment in my artistic adventure or endeavors. So I'm doing this as kind of like a rough catalog, and maybe it's like a vlog, a short, was it a short format vlog where I kind of discuss my ideas, discuss what I'm going through, and some of the challenges. I don't know. I know it's boring and it's not like a speed painting. I've tried doing stuff like that, and I just can't seem to balance out doing those videos and actually maintaining quality work. Because what happens is I'm trying to do two different mediums. I'm doing video and two-dimensional or like fine art media, and it becomes very, very difficult to juggle those. I'm like, what's important to me? Being really good at painting and okay at this video editing at the moment, or making a time to having really good paintings and having okay videos. And these may be bad videos, but they're probably above average. Maybe the content will get a little bit better. I know it's kind of boring right now, but this is it's boring because man, I just went over. It's boring because the video is not much different than last week in the sense that I'm still working on stripes, but it's also honest in the sense that these stripes take a massive amount of time to do, and yeah, I can do them a little bit faster, I guess. I guess I could use less medium and dilute it less, but then I'd have a little bit chunkier paint, and I don't know if I'd like that. And it might not be as fast because oil paint, a lot of it, not all of it, is it's not very viscous at times. In order to make it viscous, you got to dilute it, and it's that diluting that makes it more transparent. And what's kind of nice about that is you're able to manipulate the layers of paint a little bit, so there's a visual intrigue. So people that look at these paintings can see glimpses of the underpainting at times. It's only to the really astute viewer, though, and that's one of the unique qualities of oil paints. Also, I don't have much experience with acrylic, but I know some other artists who say that when they work with acrylic, it really does. The colors look really vivid when they're applied, but then they tend to get like they lose the luster once the paint starts to dry. And I don't want to lose that luster so much. Now, from my understanding with oil acrylics, you can mitigate that a little bit by using certain mediums to give the appearance of shine. And I've played with those in like sketchbook material, but not necessarily on actual paintings. I don't think I've done any paintings in acrylic. I think I've done like one, and I didn't finish it. Anyways, that's enough chatting for today. Next week, I don't know where I'm going to be at. If you look below, right down here, there is some gummy bears. I'm going to be working on those after this, after I finish these stripes. And I may or may not be working on them next week because I'm only doing one thing, which is I'm going to be applying liquid original medium on these gummy bears right here. And the reason why is I want them to be a little bit shinier, so that when someone looks at them from an angle, you can see like a glare, and that's going to be on purpose. And then so you're going to have a mixture between matte satin and shiny paints all on one surface, which makes it kind of unique visually. And you really can't capture that when photographs are taken of these. You really don't see that in person, in the computer or on the screen or in an image. You got to see these things in person, because there's certain depth that you just don't capture through photo. Anyways, thank you, true art believers. As always, I really do appreciate your support. Check out my website at www.mattpearsonart.com. You can follow me at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at mattpearsonart.com. All the same handle. Soon, I hope to have my YouTube channel to have the same handle as well. I'm just kind of trying to do this on the side. Thank you again. Appreciate it.